morning, New Canaan High School. What you just heard was Bell Carroll Rock from Tuesday's orchestra concert. Good morning, everyone. I'm Austin Pelly coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, December 9th, and a day A.
And I'm Kiara Apiwana. Before we can get on with the rest of this week's packed broadcast, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The first Woman in the Workforce Wednesday this year is rapidly approaching and is an event not to be missed. Funded by the Wilburn Fellowship, it gives students the opportunity to meet and listen to a successful woman in a variety of professions. To find out more information about this month's speaker, let's go to NCTV's very own Caitlin Mulcahy.
Hello NCHS, I'm Caitlin Mulcahy here outside the Wagner Room to catch up with Tessa Piantakowski about the Women in the Workforce Luncheon.
Kathy Giusti was diagnosed in 1995 with multiple myeloma. 3 years later, she founded the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation with her twin sister. The organization has since raised over $330 million and become an invaluable resource for patients and their families. Well, I hope they learn more about gender differences in the workforce, and if they're interested in going to medical school, this is definitely a luncheon to attend.
Well, NCHS, that does it for me. If you're interested in the field of medicine or just want to hear Miss Giusti's story, come to the Wagner Room during any of the 3 lunches on December 12th. Austin and Kiara, back to you.
Thanks, Caitlin. Seniors, if you haven't already, be sure to fill out your senior internship forms, which are due this Monday the 12th by the end of the school day. The SIP committee will then match students with an internship from the interest on their applications. Students are also welcome to create an internship design of their own, but will need approval. The internship will run from May 15th to June 16th, 2017. If you have any questions, contact Ms. Carroll in the College and Career Center or email her at susan.carroll@ncps-k12.org.
Now, even though many of you seniors are already planning to head to the end of the school year, don't let senioritis kick in quite yet. We're already halfway through second quarter, and that means progress reports. Teachers submitted them this morning, so they will be available for viewing on PowerSchool shortly.
For those of you who like games, this Monday the 12th, Miss O'Connor's game design class will be having students beta test their creations. After playing these games and properly filling out a feedback form, you'll be entered into a raffle to win prizes including a $10 Tony's Deli gift card, free crispy chicken lunch from the cafeteria, free Rams Cafe lunch, or a free mobile charger. Tune into the broadcast next week. We'll be announcing the winners.
As you might have heard from earlier in the broadcast, the orchestra concert providing their own concert this past Tuesday. Students from both NCHS and the 8th grade played music ranging from the Renaissance to a piece composed by Mr. Fix himself. Stay tuned to the end of the broadcast to hear a piece of this original composition.
And if you didn't catch the orchestra concert, please have a love for the music. NCHS Choir is having the winter concert this Wednesday, December 14th at 7 p.m. at St. Mark's Church in New Canaan. Come support your classmates as they show off their hard work from the first semester and sing sections from Handel's Messiah and other holiday favorites. Admission is free.
You can also support the choir program by purchasing any of the remaining boxes of grapefruits from their annual grapefruit sale. For only $22, you can get 16 to 20 delicious ruby red grapefruits from Texas. For those of you who have purchased a box, stop by the choir room to pick them up Monday through Friday, December 2nd to the 20th. For any further information, don't hesitate to ask Ms. Gleason or email them at nchschoir@ncps-k12.org.
If you've checked your school email recently, you probably have noticed a random act of kindness that's being sent to you each day. This is because all of December has been turned into the month of kindness. Each day will feature a different way for students to do an act of kindness to help create a warmer community. Today's act of kindness is to hug someone you know. This can include friends and family, but you might want to check first before you start hugging your teachers.
Now it's that math music videos are back. Groups of students are encouraged to make a music video explaining a mathematical concept they've learned at the high school. Submissions to any of the math teachers are due by December 14th. This is a great opportunity to get creative with your friends and earn some much needed extra credit. Well, Kiara, I have a feeling there won't be too many math videos hot outdoors this year. It's been so cold lately.
I know, Austin. Now that we're heading into December, it's beginning to feel a lot like winter. To find out if this colder trend will continue on to this weekend, let's go over to Max Lavasser with our weekly weather report.
Well, guys, in the words of House Stark from Game of Thrones, winter is coming. Good morning, everyone. I'm Max Lavasser, and I'm here to tell you what's up with this weekend's weather. As we start off this weekend with a bang, you'll notice that it's going to be mostly sunny throughout the weekend. However, the temperatures will be reaching a high in the 30s and dropping down into the 20s. Now, if you thought this weekend was going to get warmer, you guessed wrong. On Saturday, be prepared to bundle up because the temperatures are looking similar to Friday. The high will be in the 30s and drop down into the 20s. So if you're heading up to make the long haul to the football game, bundle up and get ready for the cold weather. Finally, as the weekend comes to a close, the conditions should be sunny for the majority of the day, but the temperatures once again will be cold during the daytime and even colder at night. So stay inside and tune into NCTV 78 for some football. Well, everyone, that's it for me, and I hope you enjoyed this cold weekend. For NCTV, this has been Max Lavasser. Back to you guys.
Wow, sounds like I'll be needing my coat for the game after all.
And speaking of the game, the football teams aren't the only Rams that have been busy lately. To find out how our sports teams are doing, let's head over to Quinn McMahon for our Rams Sports Report. Quinn?
Thanks, Austin, and hello, NCHS. I'm Quinn McMahon, back at the sports desk, and we've got a packed sports report for you today with the team still in the state tournament and the end of our winter previews. So let's get to it. Let's kick things off with the football team where the boys have been rolling after Turkey Day. The Rams sealed a trip to the state championship with a 40-14 win over Notre Dame West Haven on Monday night. Now, normally the Rams look to their offense to lead the way. However, this time around, they can thank their defense and special teams for the win, as the Rams defense held the Green Knights 5 times inside the 22-yard line and twice inside the 5-yard line, including once in the fourth quarter. Tomorrow, the number 2 Rams will meet the number 1 Windsor at 2:30 in Willowbrook Park in New Britain for the Class L State Championship, seeking their 4th straight and 12th overall. Guys, this game will be a whiteout, so come decked out in white and find a way to make it to Willowbrook, ready to cheer on the boys for their last game of the season. Now let's start off the second half of the winter previews with the boys hockey team. The guys finished last season with a 10-10 record and first-round exit in both states and FCX. However, this year looks to be different as 16 varsity players are returning. Second-year captains Drew Morris and Tyler Hill and first-year captains George McMahon and Harry Gyllenhaal look to lead the team with the help of stars like junior Brooks Gamble and the new kid, the Swedish Force senior Anton Adding. The guys will open up a week from Saturday in Notre Dame West Haven at the Darien Ice House. The girls, however, lost some big parts of their team in Catherine Granito and Mia Carroll, but junior captains Gianna Bruno, Brooke Dean, Zoe Jones, and Elizabeth McCarthy have high hopes for the season after a wowing 20-4 record last year. Next Thursday, the girls will open up against Simsbury at Darien Ice House as they look to start off their season on a high note. The boys basketball team is coming off a rough 4-14 season last year. The guys lost a key part of their team before the season even started as co-captain Mike Svagdis went down with a torn ACL. However, the now lone captain Tyler Sweeney and first-year coach Danny Melzer are prepared for the uphill battle. For more on the season, I caught up with Coach Melzer and asked him what he thought about this year's team. Coach said, "We're excited about this year. We've been hit pretty hard by injuries, so some of our younger guys are getting some opportunities to step in and contribute right away. I love the energy in the gym so far, and I'm confident that it will carry out into the floor in the games." Now, these injuries have led to kids like senior Austin Bell and junior Luke Crawford looking to step in and contribute. The girls are looking to bounce back from a tough season last year, coming off a 3-5-6 record. With the loss of senior captains Olivia Hunsinger, Ellie Aliopoulos, Sammy Stewart, and Kylie Murphy, the girls are looking for new leaders. This year's captains Carly Bucci, Lee Charlton, and Campbell Armstrong are expected to lead the way. Let's hope they can do just that when they also head up to Staples on Monday. The boys' squash season has already begun when they took on Brunswick in a match this past Tuesday. They came out with a disappointing outcome, losing 1-6. First-year captain Hugo Potter and returning captain Teddy Halapa are looking to get their boys back on track in preparation for their next match against New Haven tomorrow up at Yale. The girls' season is also underway, taking on known rival on Monday, Darien. They were able to pull away with a 5-3 win. On Tuesday, they weren't so lucky, however, losing to Hackley School 1-7. Returning senior co-captains Tess Rosenberg and Katie Kahns are looking to build on the start. The boys' indoor track team is coming off a successful year and is looking to be even better this year, as senior co-captains Jake Krigsby, Michael St. George, Wyatt Spangler, and Will Conley are going to be the ones leading the way. The seniors will look for the help of some key juniors, including Alex Urban, Max Kutschitsky, and senior Henry Spangler, in order to be successful. This year's team has a lot of depth and has put in the work to be needed to be successful. Their first chance to put in their hard work put to the test will be December 27th. After this last team year, this team's girls indoor track team is expected to be even better. This year's captains Lauren Carlson, Drew Davis, Ann Greer, and Ashley Tedford are looking to lead the team to another successful season. Those returning from last year's young team have become more experienced, but there are still some young faces looking to succeed. Sophomore Bridget Salmini and a new freshman class are hoping to contribute in any way they can. Well, NCHS, that's my time for this week. Make sure you find a way to get to Willowbrook Park tomorrow at 2:30 wearing your white, ready to cheer on for the Rams in their last game of the season.
Thanks, Quinn. Now, before we go, we would like to wish a very happy birthday to Jack Holzer, Cameron Ong, and Alex Pitaro. If you have any announcements, be sure to email us at nctv78@gmail.com or tweet at us at nctv78 a week before the broadcast. This has been Chiara Rapuano.
And I'm Austin Pelly. For those of you taking the ACT tomorrow, best of luck, and I hope everyone enjoys the weekend. We leave you now with a piece from Tuesday's concert composed by our orchestra teacher, Mr. Fix himself.